So, got a new problem with our car, and it's starting to sputter shortly after you take off. After it's done with the sputtering, it stops and goes away. No idea what it is, but apparently that's what we're trying to figure out in this week's episode of Project Sullivan. 2013 Chevy Malibu. No idea what the engine is. Starts right away, runs fine until it wants to act up. Then you throttle past it, acting up, and it works fine again. Try to turn everything off to limit the amount of road noise as best as possible. First little dip, we should get more. Of course, I try to record it, and it doesn't want to do it. It's done at every drive, other than that. Oh, there it goes. Stalled out. If I was able to keep the throttle going, I could have kept it alive. Putting it parked doesn't seem to work. Putting it in manual shifting doesn't seem to work. We thought it might be fuel, so oil's good. It doesn't seem to matter which gear it's shifted into or anything. I don't know what it is. We thought it might be fuel at first, but we ran the fuel out. We've been driving it like this for a little bit. We've been driving it like this for a little bit because, well, very rarely in our town does it snow, and it happened to snow right around here. So we pretty much ran it out of fuel. We refilled it back up with some fuel additive, hoping that that would fix the issue. It did not. We plan on putting a fuel filter on it, thinking that might be it, even though a fuel filter usually clogs as you're driving, and then after you let it rest, it starts again. So this doesn't seem to be that problem. I actually think because we jump started the Chevrolet with it, that we may have ruined a module or something. We'll get back to it when we go to the next step. That surging was in the car. I was hitting the throttle to try to keep it alive. New development. Last night we were at the races and my car key broke off. And it's kind of a pain. So I'm gonna try to, I don't even know if this is the right kind of metal, weld a tab on the end. That way we could actually just use the key and the key fob together. Now let me be very clear. Nobody's here. I'm at Uncle Scott's house. This is the only key I have for the car. I don't know if this is going to work, and I don't know if I'm about to ruin it. So, we make the mistake so you don't have to. Okay, I got to get something to hold this key. It's too much for me. Will this even weld? I don't know. I have no idea what metal this key's made out of. "5 minutes. Must be a hot one today." This may very well be the worst weld I've ever done. And I don't even know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. Try to clean it up a little. Apparently it's super hot today. Alright, I'm going to dunk you guys again and we'll see how well it works. Meet you at the car. Now comes the moment of truth. Let's see if I can do this without... Before you guys overheat. Alright, let's go. Got our Malibu. We're going to change oxygen sensors on it. The code that pops up, like I said, I don't remember what it is, but it's either the oxygen sensors on the code or catalytic converters. And I'm praying it's not catalytic converters. Watch me get under there and it's missing.
I think they look great.
Here's our first culprit here. Let me just disconnect this. Why does this thing seem like it's still locked? Oh, it is still locked. I found it. I'm an idiot. Works a lot better when you take it off right. Okay, so all right, let me see if I got a wrench for this bad boy. Oh, I think I could open it. Let's do a little unboxing thing here. Up. That might be a good thing. I see that this has a gray connector. I think one oxygen sensor has a black connector and one has a gray connector. So it'll tell me where they go. This tells me. Haha! Black connector. That's the one we're looking for then. I noticed it on the car that they were different connectors. No!
It's not big enough.
Tragedy is struck. All right, I didn't bring the right wrench. I'm trying to film here. I didn't bring the right wrench. I'm gonna have to run to the house and get my other wrench set before I could do this. I'm gonna take an oxygen sensor with me to make sure it's the right one. I think we found a wrench. Didn't fit there, but I could probably take this off. Okay, so I take that off. Why? 7/8 is a little bit too big, and it won't fit over the connector. Why do they make it impossible? Is the other one gonna do the same thing? Dang it. And the open end won't fit in there either. Why you gotta punish someone just for not buying the specialty oxygen sensor socket? All right, so we're back. Can't use a regular oxygen sensor socket because this is too tall. It's too tall to fit in the oxygen sensor socket. So we had to get an oxygen sensor crow's foot, apparently. Time to place your bets on how much this is gonna frustrate me to try to take off. Okay. Oh, that was surprisingly easy.
That looks like it's been charcoaled to hell.
Well, it's in the exhaust.
Does it just like clog up on the inside or what?
There's no point in trying to clean them either. They just get destroyed. Okay, I'm gonna try not to get... Oh, this is not working out very well. That brush is too big. All right. I'm gonna have to clean that up. Let me go get a paper towel. We'll run a little anti-seize on the threads just to try to keep this thing from locking up again. This is not gonna be visible. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull this off. Like
Dude, why don't you wrap the paper towel around the ports, the holes, and then paint it on? That way it doesn't go into the holes, right?
Oh, that might be a good way to do it.
Be all finesse over here. I can't even see this.
Okay, that's on. I didn't try to smoke it to Alabama, but I might have. So, I wonder if I should toss this back here. No. Yeah, that'll work. All right. And then we just shove that in there.
Went through a little more.
Well, that's probably enough to keep it from falling out. I think this is our other oxygen sensor here. All right, let me see if I can take this out. That one just popped right out like it wasn't even connected.
Ooh. That's just a
It also looks like it's melted and frayed right there.
Is it the connector itself?
Yes, it's on the wiring harness side. I have a feeling that's a pretty good likely culprit right there. I don't know if y'all can see that.
How much do one of those cost?
It's part of the wiring harness.
So what you're saying is we're gonna have to do some rewiring.
We might. Let me see if I can take this oxygen sensor out. Can still replace it, but if it's still acting up, we know where to go next. Found a creeper.
Totally works. Ta-da!
I may have to jack this car up actually, because I don't think I can reach under there. But I may be able to reach up from the top. We're just gonna have to get way down in here. Dang it.
It'd be nice if we had a camera that showed this footage as we went, so we could just stick it down there and figure out.
You could actually Bluetooth your phone to it, but maybe if I do it this way instead. Dang it.
When you drop the tool on the ground.
Alright, let's put this bad boy here.
Oh, I wish I had thought of that.
That's tightening, so I need to back it off this way. Oh, am I still tightening? Yes, I am. Look at me over here pulling a go-go. No, that's tightening. Getting myself all confused here. Yeah, this is right. Got it. All right. All right. Let's get back under there and see if we can make this happen. Our creeper is falling apart on me. Fisher Price does not make the best creepers. Apparently we're just going to make it Sullivan tradition to spin the wrench the wrong direction. Okay. There we go. Let's go up top. I really think that's our problem.
I do too.
I don't know how to take those connectors apart. I might be able to, but they're not long enough anyway. Might have to try to find that pigtail. As soon as I get the computer, I'll clear the codes and we'll be ready to go. We'll be ready to find out that we need to work on this some more. Oh yeah, you gotta properly dispose of your creeper. I loaned my scan tool to GoGo, so I can't just clear the code on this, but we're gonna start it up and see how it goes anyway. Actually, so far it's already running better. Let's take it for a drive, see how it goes. Idle steady. I'm not noticing a single idle issue. Sorry about the air. We live in New Mexico. We need AC. Me more than most. Cue the driving montage.
So it's going to be $65 if we replace the wiring harness connector for the O2 sensors. It says $64.49 for the AutoZone.
Or, hear me out, we go to the junkyard and I just cut it off. If it lasts us till 2 weeks and we go to the junkyard and it costs us $5, I'd be a lot happier. Now what we should do is, I'll block it off, right? And then they have what's called liquid electrical tape. And I'll coat it in liquid electrical tape until it becomes a problem again. We'll know what the problem is and then fix it. This thing hasn't hiccuped once again.
Here we go, our lovely roundabouts.
Round, round, get around, I get around.
You used to.
was 60 pounds ago.
That is not what I meant.
Okay, so where are we going? We never did figure it out.
Yeah, we did. I said, I guess La Casina.
Okay.
And you're like, okay.
Just turn our key on. 8 ECM codes. Okay, so that's O2, 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 O2. Catalytic system low efficiency, idle speed low. These all seem, except for park neutral position circuit low. The O2 circuit, lost communication with electronic brake module. Okay, those two are a little iffy. We're going to clear all our codes, see if any of them come back. 9 codes because of oxygen sensors. Which I still think's the wiring. Alright, I'll be back after we clear the codes. We'll drive around a bit and see if we can get any more to pop. I'll let you know how that goes. Forgive the AC, but dun dun dun, we got a problem again. Guess we'll have to see what that is. Car's been driving great. I haven't noticed any problems with it whatsoever. I do need to change the air cabin filter for the AC, but I'm getting tired of check engine lights. I feel like I've been doing them forever now. So, I bought these glasses to be safety glasses, but I was looking in the rearview mirror the other day. I was like, oh, these would be funny for the YouTube channel, but all I can think of now is a Goofy movie. If you guys are old enough to remember what it was, I saw it in like high school, maybe mid school. And I love the movie, but now they just remind me of a Goofy movie, and I thought it'd be a joke to play, but now I kind of like them, even though they're absolutely ridiculous and I should never wear them. We're gonna do the liquid tape thing and see if we can get this electrical connection and not be a problem anymore. First, I'm gonna hit it with some contact cleaner, affiliate link below, and then I'm gonna hit it with some liquid tape. I've never used this liquid tape before, so this is my first time actually trying it, but we're gonna see how it goes. It says to wait 10 minutes before applying a second coat. Apparently you're supposed to apply a second coat. Allow 4 hours of dry time before actually using it electrically. So we're gonna try this, see how it goes. There is no temperature ratings. I was really hoping to find something that said don't use it over this temperature or under this temperature to know if it'll actually last under an engine. But it's supposed to waterproof. We're gonna test it. I'll let you guys know if it doesn't work. Stuff's really cold. I don't want to put my hand in there. So I'm gonna spray it. Then use my pocket knife to kind of sort the blades out, or sort the wires out. Now that stuff's extremely flammable, so you don't want to put it next to anything that's got power going to it. You can see I have some bare wire here, and I want them to all be divided before I put the liquid electrical tape on, hoping it kind of keeps them individualized. Try not to cut the wire while I do this. Now I'm letting this dry right now. Shouldn't take that long. And then I'm going to apply the liquid electrical tape now that all the wires are spread out. If this doesn't work, I mean, I was going to have to buy a wiring harness anyway. We're going to see if it works. It says avoid direct sunlight. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. It says to stir. I'm just going to go ahead and shake it. I don't know if that works. We'll have to see. So breezy is bad, which there's a small amount of breeze here, but not a lot. It says to stir it with the brush real well. Maybe I should have started on the bottom side first. I plan on putting it on here thick with 2 C's. Sorry about that dog. Alright, so I guess I gotta wait 10 minutes. Luckily it's not in direct sunlight, it's in the shadow. It is 1:38 right now, so at 1:48 we can apply another layer. We'll probably do it on the other side. I mean, I put that on there thick. Alright, it's been 5 minutes. It's actually been over 10 minutes. Well, it does not want to bend. Alright, so I'm gonna try to sneak in some more liquid electrical tape on the back side real quick. I am re-stirring it. This is going to be hard to get to. Now I'll reapply some more on the top. The top is where the damage really was. The bottom is just more for waterproof sealant. So if I could just cake this on here. Alright, That's 2 coats, and I'm gonna give it like, it says 4 hours. I'll probably give it till tomorrow. We'll test it again. If you've been watching this long, you might as well subscribe. And remember, don't wait for opportunity, create it.